hardcore boxing news, and that's what's up, man. And that's what's up, man. Okay, you gonna come on here and just break news just like that, huh?
This is Dollar.
Hey, it's your boy Jay, hardcore boxing news. What you got going on, bro? We out of here.
Hey, it's your boy Jay Hart. Uh-oh. Let's get this right. There we go. Nope. Lord have mercy. Sorry about that. Oh, this phone. Bear with me, y'all. All righty, let's try this again. It's your boy Jay Hardcore Boxing News, back at you with what's happening in the world of boxing today. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. And if you can hear the sound of my voice right now, just letting you know that God is giving you another gracious opportunity to live and do whatever you big and bad enough to do. One more again, man. Yes, indeed. He is giving you that chance, man. So don't squander it. Let's do it right, man. Let's do it right. Okay, let me see if I can get this correct, man. Man, it was a lot of feedback. I hope everybody is finding fab tablets and just having a beautiful day thus far. Okay. All right, I think we got it this time. Yeah, but hopefully God is not hopefully. If you can hear me right now, that means that he's giving you that opportunity for sure. But before we go any further, man, let's get our morning motivation and then we're going to hang out. How about that? And keep that simple, man, since I done figured out how to get this back sound out the way. I've only been doing this show for 990,000 times. I should think by now I know how to get that back noise out of there. All right, y'all, let's get something.
You might face setbacks in your career, struggles in relationships, or battles with your own self-worth. In those moments, it's easy to feel defeated. But when you've built a habit of speaking affirmations over yourself, you give yourself the strength to stand back up. It's about choosing to speak power and possibility even when everything around you looks impossible. Affirmations aren't just positive thinking, they are declarations that shape your inner world. When you say, I am strong, you're not just saying words, you're planting seeds of resilience within yourself. You're reinforcing the belief that no matter what happens, you have the capacity to endure and overcome. It's like building an internal shield. The more you affirm your strength, your ability, and your worth, the more resilient you become because you're consistently reminding yourself of what you're capable of. When challenges arise, your immediate reaction might be to doubt yourself or feel overwhelmed. But if you've already laid the groundwork with affirmations, you'll have a foundation to stand on. Instead of succumbing to fear or despair, you can tell yourself, I've been here before and I made it through. I'll make it through again. These affirmations become your inner compass, guiding you through the storm and reminding you of your own power when you need it most. The beauty of affirmations is that they can be both proactive and reactive. Proactively, you can use them to strengthen yourself before the challenges come. You can wake up every morning and say, I am capable, I am worthy, I am prepared. And those words will sink in, preparing you for whatever the day may bring. Then, when life throws you a curveball, you're already in a position of strength because you've been speaking resilience into your life day after day. Reactively, affirmations become a lifeline when you're in the middle of hardship.
Yeah. Yes, indeedy, man. All right. It is hump day. Yes, indeed. How many of y'all getting y'all hump on today? I need to.
Oh, guess what day it is? Guess what day it is? Huh? Anybody? Julie, hey, guess what day it is? Oh, come on, I know you can hear me. Mike. What day is it, Mike? Leslie, guess what today is?
It's hump day.
Woo-hoo!
It's hump day. How many of y'all getting y'all hump on the day, man? For sure. Yes, indeedy. It is Wednesday, man. It is in the middle of the week. You done made it this far, man. So that lets me know that you're going to finish out strong, man, without a doubt. But before we go any further, man, I need to know who is humping with me today. Who in the hangout this morning, man? Let's see who was the first person to get in the building. First person in the building. It's him. Mike Rim is in the building. He said, good morning, everybody. It's hump day. And Canelo by TKO. Okay. Next, we got the Melanin Queen in the building. She said, good morning, Jay and Hangout family. Happy hump day. Peace and blessings back at you, little sis, for sure. Who else up in here? California's own 619 Cali Factor in the building. Says, salute, brother. I got Canelo by stoppage. But if it goes to the scorecard, I see a draw. Okay. We got Barbara D in the house. What's up, Barbara D? Good to see you, baby. She said, good morning, Jay and the Hangout family. Melanie Queen, peace and blessings. I hope you're doing well. She said, let's go. It's 8:12. Do anybody know where the host is? He probably was out dashing. Next, we got BNN Boxing News. Says, good morning, everybody. It's always blessings to wake up in the morning. You better believe it, man. Great conversation with you yesterday, brother. Appreciate you for sure. Who else we got up in here? We got the All Access International Senior Man, King Cobb in the building. King of the Hangout is in the building. He said he damn sure gave me the opportunity. Okay, that seems like you feel that opportunity today. Then we got Macau B in the building. Says salute, Jay, and the Chatterman. Salute back to you. Barbara D say the Rise Podcast, peace and blessing. Trouble. Says I was dry humping to do dry humping. You too old to be dry humping, senior. Way too old. And there we go, my broski, Coach Eddie, ATL's own, is in the building. Salute to you, Coach. Appreciate you being in the building, man. For sure. Okay. I see we got the Hangout hanging today. Yes, indeed. And it looked like I done already got a Cash App already. And you know who it's from? It's from my sis, Barbara D. Appreciate that with the 5-piece, letting you all know that the Cash App is working. Yes, indeed. We got 5, man. Hey, can we get up to, I don't know, let's have the biggest Cash App we ever had in Hangout history today. How about that? Anything is possible, man. Yes, indeed. And she says she is supporting the grind. I appreciate everyone that sends the bread to the Hangout, man, because that helps alleviate some of these little bills we have around here, especially with StreamYard hitting me with a good almost $50 every month. Yes, indeed. I can't wait till I can find something cheaper than them, man. For sure. Without a doubt. Okay, what's next? Okay. All right, so yeah, the Cash App is working, y'all. I just want to let you all know the Cash App is working. And the also we have the targeted gold on there. So That means that what's the goal? 10 a day? Is it 10 a day? So that means we down to 9. Is that what it is? All right. And I tell you what, and if you can't do that, hey, how about a thumbs up, man? Or a thumbs down? Don't make me a difference. Just group participation works for me. All right. I done spoke to everybody that I can see. Let's speak to the people we can't see. You know who they are. My mighty voyeurs, man. You know who you are. The ones that like to watch. Shout out to my watchers, man. Shout out to the peekaboo community, man. Yes, indeed, man. It's a lot of people be peekabooing. You'd be amazed, man. There's a lot of peekabooism going on. Peekaboo. Yes, indeed. One more again. Peekaboo. Yes, indeedy, man. You know what is about to start this week, man? Football season, man. Yes, indeed. Are y'all ready for feetball, man? If I'm not mistaken, the Dallas Cowboys will be taking on the Philadelphia Eagles, if I'm not mistaken, Jack. So, yes, indeedy, man. Put your team in the chat right now. Let me know who your team is right now. I want to know who your team is right now. You know what I mean? Because I don't want y'all late bandwagons as soon as the team start doing well. I'm on this team. Nah, put it in the chat right now. Who is your football team? Y'all already know I'm Cowboy for life. Yes, indeed. Even though our owner be tripping. Our owner be tripping, but that's all right. That's all right, man. We done seen it all at this point, man. We have seen it all at this point. Yes, indeedy, man. Let me get back to Mike Rim say the Minnesota Vikings since 1969. Damn, how old is you, bro? Since 1969, I was 1 year old at 69, man. How damn old is you, man? What, you in your 70s? Yes, ma'am. Yeah, ain't that crazy? Yes, indeed. 1969, man. You old, man. You old, man. All right. So that's only I only see one football fan, Mike. Vikings. That's it. That's it. The rest of y'all waiting to see if your team do good or not. Is that what's going on? Let me find out. He said I was 6 years old and my uncles were Vikings. Okay, you were 6. Goodness gracious, you old, man. You got them old zippers, y'all. Got them old zippers for sure. But yes, indeedy, man. I've been a Cowboy fan, I think, since I can't remember if I was 8 or 10. I think I was 10 years old when I became a Cowboys. That's when they were playing. We were playing the Pittsburgh Steelers, man. And it was Roger Staubach versus Terry Bradshaw, man. And I just fell in love with the Cowboys and been there ever since, man. For sure. All right, who else we got? Okay. Macau B say still a nation. Okay. He said, and you know the one and only champion, Ohio State Buckeyes. Okay. Well, when it comes to college, baby, it's LSU for me. It's LSU for me, baby. For sure, man. But you know what? I think we're going to have a good football season this year, man. Overall. Yeah, I think overall we're going to have a fine and fabulous football season this year, man. Without a doubt, man. So, you know what? I never get a chance to watch the first game. So, tomorrow, it is Thursday, right? Tomorrow, I'm going to make sure that I'm watching the first football game, man. I'm definitely going to do that. For sure. Okay. The senior said, God damn, only 69. I know is when she's down and I'm down too. What the hell is you talking about, senior? Nobody knows what scene you be talking about. Who has a clue, man? BBO TV STN is in the building. He said, "Salute, Pops. Hope you had a great holiday." I did, man. I actually worked all day yesterday, man. I was dashing through the streets. Yes, indeed, man. I think I got in around 5 o'clock. Came in. Talked to my sis, Miss Shira, and man, I went to bed. I went to bed, man. I went to bed early yesterday, man. Yes, indeed. They say the early bird catches the worm. Yes, I was in bed, man, and then I went into a serious scrolling for a minute, man. I was scrolling like crazy. I was in the rabbit hole for about 2 hours, just scrolling, man. I'm gonna tell you, man, these damn social media is so addictive, man. So addictive. You know what I've been watching lately, man? Them damn big ass dogs. What are they called? Boy or bear or boy or boy or whatever. One of our guys, I ain't seen him in a minute, man. He got one of those. They some big ass dogs, but they pretty as hell, man. Especially the black ones, man. I think they're called boy or boy. I know Doc and Lovely because when I was scrolling, you know, they'll let you know who else that be watching these videos. So I see she be watching those videos, and also Tampa Tommy. He be watching those videos. You know, Tampa Tommy love dogs anyway. You dig? But yeah, man, those Boer, I can't pronounce it, Boer or whatever the name of them big ass dogs, man. They vicious, but yet when they're around children, man, they're like gentle giants, man. So I think they're from Africa, the Africa Boer or something like that. Y'all know the hell I'm talking about, man. But yeah, man, I've been just looking at those, and then it just took me into showing me all the big dogs, man. And they got another one called I can't remember that. But damn, I didn't realize them damn dogs be getting that damn big. And I'm not really a dog person at all. You know what I mean? But man, I just amazed at how well trained some of these dogs are. And when they're around children, man, they're just so gentle. They're so gentle, man, for sure. So yeah, I end up getting caught up in that. And I've been watching that damn dude called what's his name? Tarzan. He's like the Black Tarzan or whatever, man. But he be dealing with snakes and everything, and he got a tattoo of a cobra on the back of his back. Yo, them dudes are crazy, man. I just don't understand why anybody want to flaunt with death like that, man. Flirt with death like that, man. They just looking into king cobras and holding a king cobra in there. You know, I'm gonna tell you, a king cobra bites you, man. If you don't get that antidote, you out of here, Jack. So stuff like that just amazes me, man. I mean, and look, I be watching it, and when the snake do that, man, I be jumping, and I'm safe, and I be over here jumping, man. But yeah, stuff like that always intrigues me, man. You know, those, you know, back in the day, they had them snake charmers, the guys that blow the little horn and everything, and you know, the snake doing all that. But you got these cats, man, that's going in there, man, and wrestling with these snakes, man, and getting this close to poisonous snakes. And I just think that's just so crazy, man. Now, I've had a snake before. I used to have a 6-foot boa constrictor when I was young, but I never trusted the snake. His name was Rock. I ain't trust Rock, and Rock didn't trust me. I wasn't one of them guys that kept them wrapped around my neck or none of that. Maybe for that first week or something, but I never trusted them, man, at all, man, for sure. What all access said? Don't be scared, Jay. You are a man of God, and I believe it. Say, if you're going to pray, don't worry. But if you're going to worry, don't pray. Okay, I get it. But God also don't want us to be fools, man, when it comes to, just because we believe in God and everything, I don't think we should tempt God. You did, you know what I'm saying? I don't think we should just, you see a bear coming down the street, you shouldn't walk up to that bear and pet him. You did. God gives us a mind to be smart. You did. So yeah, man, and it seemed like all those cats, man, they end up getting their demise due to, remember that dude? Was it the dude from Mutual Omaha? He used to deal with the animals, man. And then you had the guy from Australia. He was like a crocodile dude. He ended up getting killed by a stingray and stuff like that, man. You shouldn't flirt with death. That's all I'm saying, man. You did, for sure. I'm saving my prayers for a little better time. Bears need love too. Okay, go ahead and hug a bear. It's so funny. I was looking at some videos today also of bears, man. Yeah, I be just watching some dumb stuff sometimes, but man, how these bears, man, you'll come to one of those parks, man, and the bear actually opened the car door, man, and jumped in the car, man. You did? Yeah, opened the door and jumped in the car. I'd have shit bricks, man. You better believe it. Yeah, the crocodile hunter, man. That's crazy. I'm gonna tell you a show that I love, Swamp People, man. Yeah, that show called Swamp People, man. Man, I love redneck television. I ain't that. I love that. Swamp People, and I also love Gold Rush. Man, I haven't watched Gold Rush in a while. But you know what? I think I'm gonna watch that today because I know they probably got some new episodes of Gold Rush, man. Maybe on Discovery Channel. I mean, technically, by mind, I know how to do sleushing. Sleushing is when you're actually getting gold from out the ground, man. I know I done probably watched like 13 seasons of Gold Rush, man. I love that show, man. Mike Rim say master fisherman. He said, I could see me tackling a bear for fun, but I'm hauling ass after I'm not sticking around long. Senior, as your friend and as your brother, don't ever do no stupid shit like that. We don't do stuff like that, bro. We don't wrestle bears. We don't tackle bears. We don't go around bears. You see a bear, you go the other way, okay? We got other issues as being a black man that we got to deal with than worrying about doing stuff like that. Okay? No bear stuff, man. You got to talk to Senior, man. Yeah, you got to bring them back in, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with him, man. But yeah, man, what else been happening, man? Y'all, it's school. Kids that went back to school, man. Are y'all happy? The ones that got children at home, are y'all happy that they done went back to school and everything? Yes, indeed. Is your pockets flat for y'all ones that go out there and spend all that damn money on school clothes? Is your pockets flat? Let me tell you one thing I can say about my kids, man. They never really pestered me about, school shopping. I was more on it than they were, man. I mean, my son David, we always used to go. He used to go into New York and go on school shopping. You know what I'm saying? And then he loved going to get the chicken on the stick and stuff like that. That was just a father and son thing we used to do. Go to New York and go school shopping. But my youngest son Daniel, I'm like, so get together with me. Let me know what you want for school. He's like, I'm good. I'm like, you good? He's like, yeah, I got you. So I'm like, all right, I see that I just got to just order him some stuff and just take it to him, opposed to him, because, and I'm blessed. I ain't gonna lie, man. And my kids, a lot of them been like that. They weren't big on, and I used to always, that'd be my big thing. I go out there and get them a whole bunch of Ralph Lauren, this, that, and that, making them look like mini me's and shit. But yeah, man, school has started. My last child is in high school now. Daniel is down to high schooler. He's doing the traditional thing in the coach household. He's playing football. He's on the JV team. He's playing cornerback, man. So, matter of fact, his first game is going to be this Friday. So what I need to do is I need to go get me one of those seat cushions, man. Because I'm going to tell you, boy, those metal bleachers be hurting me, man. So I'm going to make sure I go get me a seat cushion today or tomorrow, so I'll be prepared for this season, man. You dig? So shout out to all the kids. I know D1, his son, man, is in college, man. Salute to D1, man. And his son in college doing the college thing, playing football, man. Man, I know he is a happy papa. You know, I mean, one thing I can tell you about D1, he loves his child, man. And he's a proud papa. His son got a full college scholarship. I can't think of the name of the school right now. D1, if you peekabooing right now, put it in the chat so everybody know where your son is schooling at right now. You dig? But yeah, shout out to the cheering. You know, Jay love the kids, man. Speaking of the kids, man, let's do a nephew report. Let's do a nephew report right now, man. Get one of our nephews, future heavyweight champion, in the hangout real quick. I told Tampa Tommy, man, he is so blessed, man, to have that little one just around. And I'm going to tell you, you can tell that he is just ecstatic with his son, man. It's just a blessing, man. And then he old as hell, you know, and you know, he just getting a baby this late. You know, we call them menopause babies. Yes, indeedy, boy. Little Evander, man, that dude going to be heavyweight champion of the world one day. Mark my word. I'm speaking it over his life, man. And I want him to have the best defense ever of a heavyweight. The best defense of any heavyweight ever in the time of boxing, man. It's going to be Evander, man, for sure. For sure, man. But yeah, what else everybody got going on, man? Anybody doing anything spectacular this week? Anything amazing this weekend? Doing going to a party? Anybody getting married this weekend? Anybody getting divorced? I mean, what y'all got going on? I see the mayor in the building. Kareem Hassan is in the building. He said, Grand Rising family, big love to all. Mike Rim said, I'll be happy tomorrow when she goes back. Okay, it's tomorrow. My son started yesterday. Just let me know if you want a bearskin coat and some bear steaks. Bearskin coat. Goddamn caveman. Not at all, man. Not at all. Y'all see the topic and title of the day, man. The countdown. Canelo versus Crawford. Who y'all got and why? We 10 days away, y'all. We are 10 days away, and I am so ecstatic. I'm so excited. I am so looking forward to this fight, man. Matter of fact, when I think, I don't know when I'm gonna go grocery shop. Maybe I'll go grocery shopping Monday, because I think what I'm going to do, I might just make the upset meal this week, man. I mean, on fight night, man. I might do the upset meal, man. The upset meal. Y'all know what the upset meal is. Brisket and Cornish hens, man. Smoked Cornish hen and smoked brisket. Man, because I'm going to tell you, man, we might be ready to witness history, man. You know what I mean? A historic event, a 3-time undisputed champ, man. We might just get that coming up soon. Man, can you imagine if he pulls this off, man? Can you imagine if he pulls this off, man? I'm talking about Crawford, y'all. Imagine if he pulls this off. Undisputed champ. And imagine, I'm gonna tell you what will break the internet is not just that he wins, but if he wins by stoppage. Yeah, that's unheard of, man. Because ain't nobody stopping Canelo, man. If Triple G couldn't stop Canelo, I just don't feel though there's anybody out there, man. It might be a young dude that's up and coming, man, that's on his way, that probably could stop Canelo. You did, but man, if Crawford became undisputed and stopped Canelo, my gosh, almighty. Man, he will break the internet. He will break the internet. Not alone just break the internet. He will break all records, man, doing that, man. I mean, only record he'll be breaking. Well, there is already an undisputed 3-time, but it's not in 3 different divisions. Usyk has it. He has it, but 2 of them are from the same division. 2 of them are from the same division, man. So I'm just so excited about this fight, man. When it first came out, I was not excited about it, man, because I didn't think that Crawford had a rat's ass of winning this fight. But I just feel though that this is the right time. It's the right time. Now, if I did my X's and O's right now, my X's and O's still point towards Canelo winning. Yeah. That's what my X's and O's tell me. Butter. This is not going to be a fight of size. I don't think size is going to matter on this particular fight, y'all. And that's what everybody's been talking about. Yeah, man, size. I don't think that's going to be the reason. If Canelo wins, it's going to be because of his size. Well, yeah, I take that back. If he was the win, I think because but I just feel though that Crawford and his team, man, them put together a way of winning this fight, man. Through skill, man. I feel though that skills are going to pay the bills, and skills is going to win this fight, man. I think that's how it's going to happen, man. I believe that he's going to outsmart him. I believe he's going to outwork him. You dig? I think that he's going to have he can't make no mistakes. He can't. You know what I'm saying? He cannot fight a Canelo fight. He has to control the tempo. He got to control the pace. You know what I mean? And he got to make Canelo work every second of each round. Because, Canelo likes taking breaks. You know what I'm saying? He can't give Canelo no breaks, man. Gas to tire him out, man. Make him work early. Man. Keep him in the middle of the ring. You know what I mean? Just got to be smart about it, man. But what do y'all think, man? What do y'all think? Y'all tell me what y'all think, man. You did, because I'm so excited about this fight, man. And I'm just looking forward to it just being a masterclass. Yeah. I'm looking forward to be a masterclass, man. And I think that the kid pulls it off somehow, some way, some fashion, some form. You know what I mean? And like I said, I'm definitely Team Crawford on this one, y'all. I'm Team Crawford, man. He done won me over, man, on all fashions. You know what I'm saying? You dig? Canelo said something recently. He said that he feels though that the let's say the audience, the bigness of this fight, man, might overwhelm Crawford? I don't think so. I don't think the bigness of this will overwhelm Canelo. I mean Crawford, man. Crawford, he been in the game too long that I think that this the bigness of this fight overwhelms him. I just don't believe that. But what do y'all think, man? Do y'all think the bigness of this fight will be overwhelming? The lights, the this, the that, the this, the this. What do y'all think, man? I don't think so. Let me see what y'all got going on in the chat. What y'all talking about in the chat? Let me see. Let's see what y'all saying in the chat. Okay, see like a live talk right now. Let me see. Define Irony in the building. What's up, Define Irony? Puerto Rico in the house. He said, good morning, Jay, and chat, and God bless. I appreciate it. I love and God bless. Yes, indeedy, man. I love when God bless, man. And, I love being around God's people, man. That people that actually really know God and have a real relationship with God, man. And it just fills me up. I spoke to a guy this weekend, man, and he's an older cat. And we stayed on the phone, man. I kid you not, probably for about an hour. Man. Maybe even longer than that. He's a bishop down in Georgia, man. And he was just telling me some things about his relationship with God and his walk with God, you know what I mean? And the things that God has done in his life, man. And this guy is so bold, his boldness that he has with God is just crazy, man. And when we were just talking, man, and he was just telling me about him and daddy's relationship, man, I guess I have to say envious, because I was like, man, I want that type of relationship with God, man. But I can only have the relationship of God, the relationship that God wants me to have with him. His relationship with God ain't gonna be my relationship with God. But man, he has a beautiful walk with God, man. And he wasn't bragging or anything like that, man. He was just more showing me the how good God is, man. Let's just look at it that way, man. And man, I just look forward to seeing the more ways of how God will reveal himself to me, man. You know what I'm saying? And we all supposed to work our own relationship out with God. You did. The way I deal with God, it's not going to be the way you deal with God, and whatever, man. And don't let anybody put their way of, how they deal with God on you and say, this is how you supposed to do. No, work out your own. Yes, indeed. Work it out your own with what do they say, with trembling. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, it was just a good conversation, man. And I was just hanging off every word, man. I love conversations like that, man, because it's hard to find people like that really know God, man. You know what I mean? That's been in the presence of God. I don't know how I just got there, man, but hey, how we got to that. But man, yeah, man, it was definitely an amazing conversation this weekend. Let me see. Mike Rim said it's true. Like Bomac said, Crawford should have been at 168 a long time ago. It wasn't skill. It was weight bullying. Okay. Just Do Boxing is in the building. What's up, Just Do? Good to see you. He said, peace, big homie. Respect to the Hangout family. Appreciate that, broski. He said, me either. I think Crawford been here too many times. I believe he's going to perform. Yeah, for sure. Mike Grimm said, is the first time in his career Crawford is the underdog. I guess so. Because even when he fought Spence, he was the favorite, right? Wasn't he the favorite when he fought Spence? Alan Johnson, what's up there, fella? He said, praying for all J Hardcore Boxing family. Appreciate that, man. We all love prayer. We all need prayer, man. And we appreciate the prayer from you, Alan Johnson, man, for sure. You know, I just pray to get closer to God, man. You dig, for sure. But yeah, man, I am so interested in this fight, man, and how it, and don't be surprised if it be a very boring fight, y'all. 'Cause I'm gonna tell you, the fights that are very technical end up being the most boring fights, but not really boring. Boring to some, you know what I mean? Definitely boring to casuals, okay? Definitely boring to casuals. But if you love the sweet science, if you love the sweet science, I think this is going to be a good one for you, man. If you love the technical aspects of boxing, I feel though that they will be highly on display on the 13th. I really think so, man. You know, I think they'll be highly on display. I think Bud was the underdog versus Gamboa, but could be wrong. That makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah, he probably was the underdog with Gamboa. You remember what happened then? Didn't Bud say that the hardest he's ever been hit was by Gamboa? Mm. That's my only concern right there. Can he take the punches of Canelo, man? The punch resistance of Canelo. Uh, that's one thing I wonder about. You know what I mean? That's one thing I wonder. Let's see what Crawford recently had to say.
You know, I'm gonna make all those doubters at the end of the day, at the end of the fight, they all gonna cry when they get home. You know, and I meant that. I meant that. You know, everybody's talking about the size and me being a smaller fighter, but if you look on the stage, I've been sparring these big dudes my whole career. Like, how I'm gonna take a punch? They punch me every time we spar. So you know, it's okay. You know, once we get in the ring and they see something different, like each and every time, it's gonna be another excuse why the reason why Terrence won and this and that and that is. But I can assure you, I'm gonna be victorious, and after that, we're gonna have another parade.
Jay been getting punched on by big guys the whole time. You know he spars with So Cold all the time. You know he spars with him all the time. So you know, I think but hold on one second. Hold on one second. All right, but yeah, man. Canelo different though. You know what I mean? You know, Canelo ain't nobody in that gym that Crawford's been sparring with. I don't think none of them cats in that gym is on the level of a Canelo. Okay, so that's my only what word am I wanting to use? Feedback on that. You know, he's definitely different. He put what you call him on his ass. The last, what was the big kid, Berlanga? He put him on his ass. Didn't he drop him? He didn't stop him, but he dropped him. You know what I mean? I think we're gonna see, and I think only thing that might had not helped Canelo is the competition that he's been dealing with. I think the the best competition recently that he has fought was Bivol. And what's that? 3 years ago, 2 years ago? You know, I believe in iron sharpens iron. You know what I'm saying? So I don't believe that Canelo's been in the ring with anybody as good as Crawford since Bivol. You dig? I mean, recently he's been in there with Boots. He's been in there with Boots, and we don't know what that looked like. You know, I'm still trying to get some info on that from my guy YSM. You know what I mean? Because if anybody knows what's going on in that ring doing sparring between Canelo and Boots, my guy YSM knows, but I'm pretty much sure at this point he's sworn to silence. He's sworn to silence, you know what I'm saying? But we did see a little knot on Canelo eye recently. You know what I mean? But I mean, this is combat sports, so that's gonna happen. That's gonna happen, man. You know, like I said, first of all, you know, I commend him just to have a world-class fighter sparring with him. You know what I mean? That's unheard of. Normally, that's not what they do. You know, it's normally some cats like amateur fighters or stuff like that. Okay. Remo is in the building. He said, if Crawford win, what does that say about Canelo legacy? And what does it say for Crawford's skill set? I don't think that it should diminish Canelo's legacy. And I'm going to tell you why. This Canelo is not the Canelo that fought Triple G. And what I'm saying is this is not a prime Canelo. Not taking anything away from if Crawford wins, you know what I mean, or diminishing his win. But all I'm saying is this. What balances back out is because Crawford has to come up a couple of weight classes, you know what I'm saying? But should it diminish his legacy? I don't think so, y'all. Because, you know, I don't think if Crawford wins, it's not going to be by landslide where it's unanimous decision or stoppage or anything like that. I really feel, though, that when Crawford wins this fight, it's going to be because of skill. It's going to be because of smart movement. It's going to be because of better defense. You know what I'm saying? And so if Crawford wins, it's not going to be by landslide. And my thing is, will they give it to him if he's beaten by points by a itty bit? You did? Because keep in mind, Canelo is the cash cow. So if anything, they'll draw it if it's close and run it back and make more money. But to answer your question, Remo, no, it doesn't diminish Canelo's legacy. And what does it say about Crawford's skill set? I don't think it says anything about Crawford's skill set that we don't already know. We know that Crawford is very skillful. You know what I mean? He has great backing. You know what I'm saying? He's a student of the game. You know, and damn, big confidence. You got the big C behind him, big time. And he got some great minds, man. And he got the same coaches he done had since, man, what he got? Three coaches? Three-headed monster? And he intelligent too? Come on now. Come on. And I'm also going to go ahead and say it. I'm going to say it. Normally when you put, go ahead and say it, Jay. Normally when you put a skillful black guy in with a Mexican guy, man, we win. Jay, but I'm being honest. We win. Come on now. We win. I'm just keeping it a bean with y'all, man. You dig? So, what happened with Chalo, Jay? He didn't even try. That's what happened to Chalo. He didn't even try. I'm just gonna keep it 100. He didn't try, man. He tucked his tail and grabbed his bag and went home. He didn't look. He turned into an ostrich for the last 2 years. Put his head in the sand because he didn't even like what he did. He didn't even like what he did, man. I'm just keeping it real, man. We got Big Dre in the building. He said, Grand Rising to my peeps. Mike Rim said, Gamboa was coming up in weight and having fought in almost 2 years. It's hard to see him as the favorite. Okay. You know what? Somebody else brought up something about that. Let's see what he had to say. And this guy right here is one of Canelo's biggest oppositions, man. Let's see what he got to say about the fight.
You feel that Terrence has a shot in beating Canelo Alvarez?
That's the $1 million question. When I watched Terrence Crawford get rattled and rocked by Yorkis Gamboa, who's a natural 30-pounder, that to me is going to be a huge problem when he gets hit by Canelo. So he fights at 175. He's fighting these big monsters. Right. Yeah. He's not getting rattled at all. Right. No. Berlanga's a big kid. Right. Yeah. So it makes me think, I mean, how is Crawford going to keep him away for 12 rounds? Canelo's going to come at him hard. Right. But then again, I think about Crawford's abilities and his IQ and his footwork, which Canelo cannot handle. And we know that for a fact. It happened with Bivol. It happened with Mayweather, who schooled him left and right with no problem. And Canelo was way stronger than Mayweather. So there's
Don't you think Canelo's a better fighter than he was then? Today?
A better fight? Yeah, a little better. Yeah, his footwork is still the same. He's flat-footed. He's very heavy on his feet.
Obviously, Canelo has the power to hurt anyone.
In this game, power means a lot. If you can't keep your guy off you, or you don't know how because it's too much pressure. Right. And the one thing about Crawford is that he knows how to handle the pressure. He's a savvy boxer, you know, and he doesn't run. And he has that heart. He's a dog. He has that heart. You want to fight me? I'm going to fight you.
Yeah. I love hearing guys that are actually former fighters, man, and give their breakdown of, because, you know, they know boxing. They've been in that ring. They know it. You know what I mean? So I love hearing what they have to say, man. But yeah, that Gamboa fight was something else. Do y'all remember that fight, man? Yeah. And you know what? Y'all don't even have to remember. I'm going to show it to you. Hold on. Yo, it was just like it happened yesterday, man. He launched him. He launched him, man. Man, oh man, oh man. But yeah, Gamboa was coming up, man. But I think he had been in the weight division maybe I can't remember, y'all. I can't remember. Big Dre says, hold on, Mike Rim said, that's not the same Crawford against Postal. It's one thing about Canelo. If he can handle your power, he will punch with you, and that's dangerous. Big Dre said, if Crawford wins, it will cement his position as #1 pound for pound and will do nothing but make Canelo money. Yeah, Canelo's a money magnet. Let's talk fast as they come on now. Give him more credit. Canelo has problems with pure boxers, and Bud will pick up on Canelo patterns. Crawford split decision. I believe it's Crawford split decision too, Remo. I can't argue with you on that. You dig? It's going to be a split decision, or it's going to be a draw. and they're gonna run it back and make more money, more money, more money, more money. So, hey man, like I said, this is going to be one exciting fight, man. It's going to be one exciting fight. I can't wait, man. I can't wait, man. And I love hearing people breakdowns and synopsis of what they think about the fight, who they think going to win, blase, blase, blase. I tell you what, let's hear from a guy that's been in the ring with Canelo and beat him.
About that fight, the idea of it, what was your reaction?
First reaction, of course, it was about size of Crawford. Is it okay for him to move up for 2 weight classes, yeah, or not? But then I saw him in Dubai maybe a month ago. I saw him. He's big, and he has very good skills. He's one of my favorite boxers. He able to win this fight. But there is a lot of but, and even not but, there is a lot of things, small things, which we don't know how he will deal with this. He need to get used to the power and pressure of 168, because it's different, big difference, to be honest. Maybe he will get used to it, and how he will be feeling himself at the same day when he will fighting, how his training camp will go on, a lot of things. But he's able, he has good skills, he's awkward, he can use 2 boxing stance. It gives him benefits, of course.
Man, I love that guy Bivol, man. Yes, indeed, I love him. I was one of the guys that said that he was going to beat Canelo, man. He made me look smart that day. You did, and man, I love that cardigan he got on, man. He be ragging too, man. He be ragging, man. I like that cardigan that he has on, man. I love that type of wear, man. You did, but yeah, man. He been in there. He been in there with Canelo. And, you know, and him just saying, will Bud be able to stand the pressure and the power? He wouldn't say that if he didn't feel it. He wouldn't say that if he didn't feel it. So obviously he felt the pressure and the power from Canelo. And what he said makes sense. Will Budrick be able to withstand that pressure and that power that Canelo does possess? The good big man against a good little man. Will the cliche be right again? We will see. But I love when I hear, you know, you got guys like Bivol, guys like Usyk saying that their favorite fighter is Bud. Both of these guys are technical guys. Usyk's, when you ask him who is number 1 pound for pound, he says Terence Crawford. He knows boxing. He knows what he's looking at. He knows what he's seeing. He sees the intricate things that we don't see. But a skilled boxer does. And after all that, he still says that Crawford is his number 1 guy. Bivol also just said how he loves Crawford. You see what I'm saying? So, you know, it's just like a statement where they say, oh, he's a man's man. Well, he's a boxer's boxer. You see what I'm saying? Man, like I said, man, this just makes this so exciting. I can't wait, man. I cannot wait. You know what I'm saying? But if you feel, though, that you're going to get a rock'em sock'em, knockout, drag out type of fight, you're going to be sadly mistaken, because that's not what we're going to get. And I know that Crawford can be disciplined where he's going to fight his fight. because he did it against Postile. You know, everybody was talking about how Postile was a puncher, yada, 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 yada. Bud didn't go in there trying to hook with a hooker. Nah, he used them angles, man. He used them long arms, man. He's used range and distance. And he won that fight, man. He ain't gonna care about how he wins that fight. He's gonna win the way he feels those it's gonna be the best way for him to win. He's not gonna try to please us by going toe-to-toe with Canelo, because that would be foolish. Why would I increase the odds of Canelo winning by going toe-to-toe with him just to make you all satisfied and happy? That ain't what's gonna happen, y'all. That is not what we gonna get. Okay, I see some more of the family that walked in the door, man. The fine irony said, Jay, what do you think about the rest of the card? I think it's not so bad. That Martinez and M. Billy fight will be. I'm gonna tell you, man, I'm not impressed with M. Billy at all, man. And I feel though once he really gets in there with somebody skilled and can punch, it's gonna be a bad day for him, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm not impressed with M. Billy at all. I'm gonna be truthfully honest, man. And you'll see why eventually. Okay. You know, I could be wrong. All Access said, nah, it's Crawford time. We got Triple OG in the building. He said, salute, Jay. When Bud gets hit by a solid 168, he's going to have to do a reset. For sure. For sure. Yeah, and I think once he does get that first punchman on him, he's going to have to make adjustments, and that's what it's all about. The man that can make the best adjustments normally wins the fight. That's one thing I can say about Mayweather. Mayweather was the adjustment king. Yeah. A lot of fighters, man, cannot make an adjustment in the middle of the fight. They tend to continue on fighting the same way. But if you can make adjustments, man, on a fly, oh my goodness. I mean, for one, it messes up the guy that you're fighting for the simple fact he been locked in on a certain way that he knows you're going to fight. And now you done made an adjustment and come in a whole different way that maybe he didn't even train for. So adjustments are key. So yeah, that's a good thing, Bruce Gas. The reset, for sure. For sure. My little big homie in the building, Wally Henderson, said the answer is no. What is the answer no to? What are you talking about? Because I haven't talked about a lot of stuff. So you're going to have to enlighten me more. Bruce Gas said it's going to be like Bob Foster against Joe Frazier. If you haven't seen it, go watch it. I want Crawford to win, but I just think he's a bit of much of his time. Okay. Mike Grimm said, but the one difference is when Crawford gets hit, he will fight. He does do that. But he's going to have to be smarter this time. He's going to have to be smart. He cannot get into a slug match with Canelo. That would be detrimental. Yeah, so. All Access says, I'm not impressed with Canelo. B3 Picks in the building. Say good morning and God bless the Hangout family. God bless you, broski. Yeah, man, but this thing has all the fixings, man, that we like. All the fixings we like. I'll tell you what, let's get another fighter in here and see what he has to say about this incoming fight.
And fighting Crawford being a guy who's coming from 135 or in the early part of his career, and he's going to make the jump to 168. What are your thoughts on that? How does that play out?
I mean, you know, just to keep it real, I think he's too small. Like, yeah, I know he just weighed in at 180 right now, but you know, just putting on the weight and actually belonging to that weight are two different things. You know, I would understand maybe if he fought someone of less caliber, but it's Canelo we're talking about. You know, I mean, that dude is good.
Yeah.
You know, he's been running boxing for a long time.
Yeah.
I mean,
so you're gonna say Canelo stoppage or just Canelo win?
I think it's gonna be a very clear win.
A clear win.
A clear win.
Clear win. Okay. I was just thinking about something, y'all. You know how, and it's true. Crawford has not been in there with a lot of what we consider elite fighters at their prime. He's been in there with elite fighters, but not at their prime. You know what I mean? I know I'm probably going to get some pushback on that, but we keeping it 100. But then if you look on the other side, how many elite fighters recently Canelo been in there with? Now, we know Canelo's been in with elite fighters. We know that for a fact. But lately, there has been a jacket put on Canelo as a cherry picker, right? Do you all feel, though, that will be a effect on this fight? Benz, though, or does it just balance out again? Because remember, I keep telling y'all that it's the pluses and minuses just keep balancing out. Like Canelo's the younger guy, but yet he's been in more fights. This might be his 70th fight. I don't know. Been fighting since he was 15 in the pros. Got a lot of wear and tear on him. Been in some wars with Triple G. Got punched on by Bivol. He done took some shots, man. He done been into some wars. It all just one way or another just keep balancing out, man. It keep balancing out. What y'all saying in the chat? The big homie in the building, Cash Sports, the box historian, says define irony. Salute, family. Let's talk fast. Say, I'm so happy Netflix is in boxing. I could let the Fire Stick rest and watch this one for free. Amen and a boom shagalagment to that, man. And that's what boxing is starting to lead back to, man. See, because I come from that era of seeing free fights. I'm used to seeing fights back in the day on Channel 7, Channel 9, Channel 4. You know what I'm saying? We watch boxing go into the pay-per-view model. You dig? But it looks like that we're about to go back to ads are going to be paying the bills again, man. And rightfully so, man. Let the liquor companies and the deodorant companies and all these other companies foot the bill. They can afford it. I'm down for it, man. You did, because let me tell you something. Piracy is not going anywhere. You dig? Piracy is not going anywhere. So it makes sense to do it this way. Let the big companies like Gillette, you know what I mean, and Corona, Budweiser, Right Guard, you know what I'm saying? Let those big companies foot the bill, man, and give us a rest. Give our pockets a rest, man. You know what I mean? I like it. So I'm so happy about that for sure. Yes, indeed. I'm so happy. Cash Sports say Canelo by decision. He's never been a big KO guy. 60% KO ratio, 39. Okay. But you know what? Like I say, who I want to win this fight? Crawford. Who's supposed to win this fight? Canelo. Can Crawford win this fight? I think he can. But it got to be just like my man said. How do I move the crowd? First of all, no mistakes allowed. He can't make no mistakes that night, man. He has to be the perfect boxer that night, man. He has to be the perfect boxer, man. Let's see what his protege has to say about it.
Being planned to face Canelo Alvarez. And I give Terrence, and I've said this many times this week, like, look, he's going to get paid for it, and that's what you're in the game for. But I give him a lot of respect because he could have stayed at 54, fought some fights, made good money. Instead, he's going to jump up 2 weight classes and take on a guy that's still arguably the best at 168 pounds. When you first heard about this idea, when you first heard about it, what did you think of this idea of Bud going up to 68 to fight Canelo?
I ain't gonna lie. I've been putting it out since, I want to say, when he fought Sean Porter. Like back then, if you go watch, it's an interview out there. I had said I think that Terrence Crawford to beat Canelo Alvarez right after he fought Sean Porter. So the idea, I've been thinking about it. I've been saying it before Bud even was saying it.
Why were you saying it then? Like that was what, a few years ago? Was he 160 or 168 at that point? But why did you believe then that was the right fight?
Because I just knew, like, as far as in that weight class, Terrence Crawford is like the greatest. So I just feel as though with Canelo's style and like the style of boxing that he got, I think and this is before Bivol did it, but I thought like Terrence Crawford was the only guy who I felt as though could have beat.
Hey, y'all, I want to get your opinion on this, man, because I remember the Crawford and Porter fight. Up until Crawford dropped Porter, I had Porter up. Did any other y'all had Porter up at that time? I know I did. I had Porter winning the fight up until Crawford put him on his assicle, man. You dig? Tell me what y'all think, man. Did anybody have Porter up at that particular time? Barbara D said, I'm from that era too, Jay. We used to get the fights on all the major networks back in the day. You don't know nothing about that, Barbara D. You don't know nothing. You too young. You too young. You don't know nothing about that at all. Frequent Flyers in the building. He said, I'm predicting Bud gonna shock the world, hurting Canelo. Remember I said it, OG. You got that? You got that, man. We're gonna do that Sunday, y'all. We're gonna do a Crow show. We're definitely gonna do a Crow show that Sunday, man, because I can't wait till Monday to talk about that fight. You dig? So yeah. Matter of fact, we'll be able to talk about that fight. And also the Inoue fight, because that Inoue fight comes on right after the Crawford and Canelo fight. It's gonna start, I think, like 1, 2 o'clock in the morning. The undercards, and about around 7, about 6 or 7 in the morning, we're probably going to be getting the Inoue fight, man. So yeah, we're gonna definitely do a Crow show that morning, man. God willing. How about that? If Bud had fought his way to 168 division by decision, I would be picking him. Makes sense. Makes sense. I'm going to tell you, the more reason why I am giving him a chance is, for one, the wars that Canelo's been in, him being a flat-foot fighter, him not fighting any elite guys lately. And all those things help me make things like, it's possible for Crawford to win this fight. You know what I'm saying? But one thing I'm going to tell you all, man, Canelo is taking this very seriously. I'd feel more better about it if he had fought somebody real elite prior to this fight. Iron sharpens iron. And lately he been rubbing up against bamboo. You dig? So I don't know, man. That's what just makes this so exciting, man. That's what will make this so exciting, man. You dig? And I can't wait, man. I can't wait. One thing you have to remember, Crawford is an elite fighter also. Definitely Crawford is an elite fighter. I mean, that's an understatement. We definitely feel, though, that he is the elite. Man, it made me miss good boxing talk, I'm sure. Man, let me tell you something, man. This is just a good one. But what I was about to say before I started talking about everything else, man, Canelo ego is pressing on him big time. Y'all remember Canelo was saying this is easy money? He said this is easy money, quick money, fast money. It's a lot of pressure on Canelo to win this fight. Just self-pressure alone. I can't let this little dude come up and beat me. Man, I just love it, man. Low key, Canelo lost his last fight, OG. The judges just ain't like how Skull did it. I didn't even watch that fight, y'all. I didn't even watch that fight at all. You know what I mean? I didn't think it was worthy of watching, to be honest, man. But maybe I'll go back and watch it a little bit. Maybe I'll go back and watch it a little bit, man. But let me see. Who do y'all really see Crawford beating at 160 champ-wise? Now he wants to go to 168? Nah, it ain't happening. Stay at 54. I ask y'all this question. Between Crawford and Canelo, and I already have my answer who I feel, though, but skill for skill, who's the more skillful fighter? Because sometimes I think we forget that just because they go up in weight, their skills don't go nowhere. The skills still remain. And then we'll have this conversation where we'll say, well, Crawford took some punishment against his last fighter when he went up to 154. He took some punishment. Two different fighters. Canelo definitely doesn't fight like I can't even think of the guy's name. You know, he has a herky-jerky type of way of fighting. Those are two different styles, man. Styles make fights, man. We all know that, man. That's one cliche that is so real in boxing. Styles make fights, man. You dig, for sure. So I don't know, but we're gonna see. Bivol versus Canelo and Skull versus Canelo was almost the same fight, OG. Skull just ain't get away with it. Oh, okay. Crawford more skill, but Canelo wears on you, beats on your arms, rib, chest, shoulder, whatever he could touch. That didn't work against Mayweather. That didn't work against Mayweather at all because he sure enough beat Floyd, arms, shoulders, everything, but that didn't work at all. What else we got? Twin in the building. What's up, Twin? Good to see you, man. Henderson says Crawford hands down. The whole resume tells you who is the most skilled. I can't agree with you on that because Crawford, I feel though, if he had fought more elite fighters, we probably would have still got the same outcome. You know what I mean? Sometimes Crawford wins fight harder than they have to. You know, we go back to the Benavidez fight. That was a tough fight for him. and the guy only had one leg. So fights like that made me side-eye Crawford a couple of times, you know. But no matter what, he always rises to the occasion. And Cream rises to the top, y'all. Cream rises to the top, man. Let's see what old Slick Eddie had to say about this fight.
Canelo's resume, I mean, it is unbelievable, like I think. But Crawford hasn't really had the fights. Like when you look back, like I said to him, who's your best win? And he said, Ricky Burns. Right? Now, Ricky Burns, well, I mean, we use a freeweight world champion, he's one of my fighters. But with all due respect, Ricky Burns was a great champion. But where's the pound for pound wins? And really, I said to him, Errol Spence was damaged goods going into that. And he kind of acknowledged that. Do you know what I mean? This is the fight that will make Terence great. Right? And I've got to say, after the other night, you know, I give him every chance in the fight. I really do. Yeah, I think size is going to be a problem. Is Canelo getting old? Like, he's, you know, I don't know. How much is he still? I mean, the one thing that's so admirable about Canelo Alvarez is that he keeps competing and he keeps having these training camps and he's still got that fire in his belly. Is that the case, or are you telling yourself that? Do you know what I mean? I think for the Crawford fight, he'll really get himself up for that fight. I just think the movement is going to cause him a lot of problems. And if I'm honest, Crawford's got to fight a bit of a boring fight to beat him. And in a way, I mean, he'll engage a lot more than Skull, don't get me wrong. But the way to beat Canelo, I mean, I had the fight quite close, if I'm honest. 115, 113, maybe 116, 112. And that was Skull. You know, Crawford's on another level to that. So it's a great fight. It's a very intriguing fight. I do think the size will be an issue because I don't really think Crawford's a big 154 pounder. And just because you...
I like that. I like that, man. We done heard so many different scenarios, so many different ways. And like I said, man, that's what makes this fight so intriguing, y'all. That's what makes this so intriguing, man, because every time you give me a plus, you know what I'm saying, there's a minus right behind it, man. And every time there's a minus, there's a plus right behind it, man. So it just balances out just great, man. You know what I'm saying? I just can't wait, man. I can't wait. I can't wait to fight night, man. I can't wait to just the whole shabam, man. I can't wait to cook food for it and the whole audience of that night, man. I can't wait, man. And whoever comes and watches the fight with, we can talk shit to each other and everything, man. And man, I can't wait. I can't wait. I know y'all can't wait, man. And we could go forever back and forth about this fight, man, because it's just that good, man. You know what I'm saying? And even once it's over, we're still going to go back and forth, man, because it's going to be a close fight. It's going to be a close fight. There's not going to be any knockouts. When you get to that level, man, very seldomly you see a lot of KOs. Canelo ain't had a KO and God knows when. Crawford KO streak ended at 54. Now we're going north, 2 more weight classes. The guy with the granite chin, the best chin in boxing. At least I think so. So stoppage and all that stuff, make me a believer. Make me a believer. I just don't think that's what we're going to get. What I think we're going to get is a chess max. And it's not going to look Tom and Jerry-ish. It's not going to be Tom and Jerry-ish. No. It's going to be a fight that's fought in the middle of the ring. Crawford's smart enough not to allow himself to be hanging on them ropes. Hanging on them ropes is bad business for him. Definitely. like you, Jay, I didn't like the fight at the first, but the more you think about it, it's 50-50. Yeah, it balances itself out, man. That would have cleared that man to fight if he had one leg. That's just an excuse they use to disgrace Walter Walker OG. No, 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 no. You watch that fight, man. He's dragging that damn leg, bruh. He was a one-leg fighter. He was dragging that rascal, Jack. Yes, you can't tell me you can't just tell me I didn't see him dragging that leg. No, his movement was terrible. It is what it is, man. And he still did excellent. And like I told you, when Crawford fought Porter, I had Porter up. When Crawford goes down, you're going to be the first person I call. Don't call me. Come watch the fight with me. We live in the same town. You ain't got to call me. You can sit right beside me. We talk shit right then. You ain't got to call me. Be right there, bruh. Canelo did put hands on Plant last time. He effectively cut the ring off with pressure, but I don't know. Them knees holding up. Yes, indeed. Crawford is going to be doing a lot of hitting on the move. Takes the sting off the punches. You ain't hurting Canelo with that. Just out punching him. Good point. Your eyes were lying, OG. Okay, I wear glasses. Twins say they're gonna run this one back. All I know is, man, that I can't wait. You know what I mean? But don't think y'all gonna get no rock'em sock'em robot. If that's what you're coming to see, you're gonna be sadly mistaken, man. You know what I mean? You're just gonna get a good pugilistical fight. You dig? And skills at its highest level, man. You dig? And I think I'm gonna be honest. I think it's gonna be the best Canelo we've seen in a long time. It's gonna be the best Canelo we've seen in a long time. Keep in mind, y'all, Canelo's a younger man. Matter of fact, ain't he? What is he? 2 years or 3 years younger than Crawford? Canelo's 35, right? Isn't Bud 38? Think Bud's 38, or he's about to turn 38, something like that. But like I said, it balances right out because Canelo just got so many miles, man. He got so many miles on him. You know what I mean? And I think Canelo, okay, we know he's a drinker. Okay. I mean, all these little things, man, we got to just take into perspective, man. You know what I'm saying? All this stuff, man. But like I said, it keep balancing out. It keep balancing out. This weight that Crawford's going to be fighting at his first time. I wonder what weight Crawford's going to come in at. Because he don't have to fight at 168. He can come in at 160. He can come in at 160. You know what I mean? I don't suggest just because you're fighting at 68, he going, you know, because I think at 68, he's moving way too slow. I think at 68, he's moving way too slow. So I wouldn't try to come in heavy. I thought he had a kickstand in the ring when it gave out when Crawford turned it out. Canelo got a chin like a New York City fire hydrant. 163.5. Okay. Crawford is going to be doing okay. Yeah, man. But like I said, man, this is just going to be an amazing fight, man. I'm looking forward to it. Skills are going to be on a high. You know what I mean? I can't wait. Who's calling the fight, man? Hey, Jess do. Are you going to be calling this fight? I know you probably are, man. I'm just so looking forward to that fight, man. I you know, y'all telling me who's on the undercard. I forgot, to be honest. But yeah, M. Billy is going to be on that undercard. But okay, so what? I just want to see Crawford versus Canelo, the fight of the year. You know what I'm saying? The fight of the real fight of the year, man. You dig? And there's no losers in this fight. Both of these guys going to make more money than they've ever made in their career on this one fight. Yeah. I heard Crawford is getting a shit ton of money. We already know that Canelo's getting a shit ton of money. Recently, I just seen something that Benavidez said that Canelo's last fight on this contract that he has with Turkey is trying to have them fight. So I'd be happy as shiznit if, you know, let's say that he does beat Crawford. I think if Canelo was to lose to Crawford, he probably wouldn't fight no more. I don't think. Oh, real quick, y'all, I want to show y'all this, man. I want y'all to see. Jaime Munguia has been cleared of his failed drug test in May as it was ruled a false positive. He will face no sanctions and is free to continue on doing his thing. Jaime Munguia has been cleared of all charges, y'all. There it is. You know, I'll take that. This man has never been in conversations of being a cheater. You know what I mean? So I'm going to accept this and believe this. You know what I mean? It was all blow up shawaited because of the camp that he was in. Y'all know what camp that is. Camp. Y'all know I can't think of that. I was trying to say something funny. But yeah. Well, listen here, y'all. I got to get out of here. It's time for me to get on out here and go do what I do for a couple of hours and everything, man. I really appreciate y'all rocking out with me, man. I feel though that this is a conversation that can go on all day, and we'll never get tired of it, man. And there's no right or wrong at this point. There's no right or wrong. It's just a fight that intrigue hardcores and casuals together, man. And we 10 days away. We are 10 days away. The countdown is here. I'm looking forward to it, man. You're looking forward to it. And we're going to keep talking about it until it happens, man. Other than that, man, it's your boy Jay Hardcore Boxing News. Let me check my cash app, make sure, because I don't want somebody that sent me some bread and I didn't acknowledge you. Okay. All righty. Nope. Last sendage was my sis Barbara D. I thank you, sis. I appreciate all you all today, man, that were talking and giving y'all opinions and everything, man. I appreciate it. Y'all made it an amazing show, man. Shout out to the playback community, man. You all gonna get a good one. I salute. Other than that, it's your boy Jay Hardcore Boxing News, and I'm out of here. How you turn this damn thing off? And we out. Peace.